Hello, welcome back everybody. Thank you for visiting our channel Malaysia Investment. If you are new today, please click the subscribe button, click the bell notification, and also smack the like button. You will not regret it. Okay guys, today we're going to cover a few technical analysis of a few KLSE stock. Number one, we're going to cover Maxis, we're going to cover Digi, and we're going to cover Telekom Malaysia. Alright, so we're going to cover a few telecommunication company in Malaysia. Then after that, we're going to cover this interesting stock called KNM, alright? So we're going to look at the technical chart of all these stock, and let's see what we will discover later. Okay guys, let's jump into the stock analysis. First stock that we're going to analyze is actually Maxis Berhad, Malaysia. So this is one of the biggest telecommunication company in Malaysia. So I have plotted the moving average line. So you can see that the red color, maybe it's a bit hard to see here. So the red color is actually let me move it down. So the red color is actually the 50 days moving average, the pink is actually 150 days, and also the green is actually the 200 days moving average. Alright, so let's look at the recent price action. So you can see the red is below the pink, so 50 days below 150 days and 150 days below 200 days moving average, guys. So you can see the share price is also below the 50 days moving average. So it seems that the share price is actually continue to go down for the past few months. Since when? So actually all this while it has been doing a lower high. So you can see that Maxis is actually a confirmed downtrend. So this is a Heikin Aishi chart. You can see so for the past 1 week plus 2 weeks, right? So it's going sideways, but nevertheless the overall major trend is actually still on a downtrend. So let's look at the share price candles. So you can see so it just continue to go down, gliding lower and lower. So it seems that there's no bullish trend in the horizon for Maxis right now. Let's look at the MACD. Let's look at the momentum of this share price. So if you look at the MACD, actually I already plotted. Let's look at deeper. So you can see for the past since June, since June, right, the momentum has been very negative. It has been having a weak momentum so far. So there's no bullish sign for Maxis. So for those that want to go long for Maxis, I would not recommend for now. So you need to probably see back some confirmed uptrend. So even for 5-minute chart. So 5-minute chart is very erratic, so it's very hard to see any trend. So let's look at the Heikin Aishi. So so I think it's just very hard to see any trend. Basically it's just a downtrend. 4.55 ringgit, all the way to 4.30 ringgit, something like that. So conclusion is that Maxis on a confirmed downtrend, don't have any bullish trend right now. Okay guys, that is Maxis. Now let's jump to Digi. So Digi, also I plotted the moving average. Blue is 50 days moving average, green is 150 days moving average, and red is 200 days moving average. Right, so you can see recently the stock has certain interesting price action. You can see during March, right, March 2021, it has plunged all the way from the high of 5 ringgit all the way to 3 ringgit 44 cents, 43 cents, like that. And after that, in April 9 probably, something like that. So it's actually do a gap up, right? So gap up all the way to 4 ringgit 50 cents, something like that. And since then, it has been doing a sideways consolidation. So it's just ranging between 4 ringgit, lowest here is actually 4 ringgit 4 cents and 4 ringgit 50 cents. 4 ringgit 50 cents seems to be a support because you can see, seems to be a resistance because it hit twice and then it jumped back. So it's still doing a range. So let's look at the Heikin Aishi. So you can see a bullish trend here. Then after that, just red and green, right? So doing sideways over here. So it seems that Digi is still doing sideways. What about the moving average line, right? So if you look at a 1 day price, right? So since end of 2019, okay, end of 2019, it's been going down all the way, and even in October, early November 2019, the 50 days moving average have actually crossed, okay, both 150 days and 200 days moving average line, right? Because of this, I believe it's because of this gap, okay, it has pulled down overall the share price, okay, the gap down here, right? So after that, the moving average has been continued to be below the 50 days moving average line, has always continued to be below 150 days, right? But then during April of this year, okay, it has made some improvement. So now the 50 days moving average is already above, okay. When does it happen? It's about in May. It's already cut above 150 days and 200 days as well, right? Because it's a significant gap up here, and then it tried to do a sideways here, and because of that, the 150 days moving average, the line is also started to almost wanted to cross, but somehow in July it crossed below back, right? But if it's continue to stay here and grind up a little bit higher, the 150 days will probably go up above 200 days moving average. But you can see both lines is actually flat, okay, so it seems that everything is flat, so anything can happen because it's consolidation, right? So no bullish sign yet, also no bearish sign yet, at least for now, right? But at least there is a short term, I would say there's a short term bullish trend, because 50 days moving average is already above the 150 days and 200. If you want to see a confirmed long term trend where it's bullish, you need to wait until the 150 days cut across the 200. So apparently it's not successful in July, okay. So now the 150 days is still below the 200, little bit lower, but anything can happen, right? So we need to observe this one, okay. And then that's all for Digi. And what about Telekom? Okay, so Telekom is a bit interesting. So Telekom, you can see, okay, 50 days is blue, 150 is green, 200 is actually red, right? So you can see recently, okay, so what happened here in 2017 to 2019, it has been a very downtrend, okay. So low can go lower, right? So after that, in somewhere in April 2019, the 50 days moving average have cut across above 150, and 150 also cut above 200 somewhere in June 2019. Then after that, it has been on uptrend, right? You can see all the way since 2019, it has been on an uptrend, because a 50 days moving average line is above the 150. Of course, here there is some issue here. Oh, okay, so you can see this is actually the coronavirus pandemic, right? So because of during the time March, we have a coronavirus. So you can see about February, the cases already started to come in already. So after they do a plunge, after that it jumped back already. It do a V-shaped recovery quite fast. Then after that, the 50 days moving average has always on the uptrend, right? So far Telecom is still on the uptrend. So bullish is still confirmed bullish, just that because it seems that for the past this week, right, the share price has been riding lower a little bit, and it's touched the 50 days, and also now it's touching the 200 days, okay. So let's say but of course we need to follow the price action, okay. If you want to do the buy the dip strategy, you can still take a little bit here, enter a little bit here, and then of course you need to do your due diligence, right, take your own responsibility. So what about MACD? MACD is still negative, so you can see MACD over here is going negative, right? So because it's on the sliding down here, okay. But anyway, long-term trend is still bullish, okay. So now that's all for Telecom. And last share that we're going to cover, I think this is a 20-cent stock, right? KNM, right? KNM. I never do fundamental analysis on this stock before. I just purely look at the price action. So okay, let's look at a one-day price chart. Oh, so quite interesting. What is happening? So you can see the 1-day price chart, okay, is quite erratic lah, okay. So it's jumped very huge. Okay. Okay, so this looks better. Alright, so you can see that for the 50 days moving average is blue, green 150, red 200, right? So you can see since 2019 the share price have hit 47 cents, something like that, and it plunged all the way to, wow, less than 10 cents, plunged all the way down, right? So it's a very significant plunge there. And after that, it start to recover. The blue colors try to cut above 150, but again in 2020, okay, it seems that throughout entire 2020 the share price has been very volatile, okay, and since November, and it shoot up to December. In 1 month it tried to be bullish, but after that you can see the share price has been flat. All the 3 lines here has been flat. There's no clear trend over here, okay. So that is the Heikin Aishi chart. What about the candles? Okay, so basically you can see it's just a flat, okay, flat, right? So it can go up, it can go down. What about MACD? What about the momentum of the share price? It's also quite flat, not much activity. So it seems that KNM now is trying to hibernate. Okay guys, so that's all for today. I have covered Maxis, Digi and Telekom Malaysia, and also this stock KNM. So guys, thank you so much for watching. If you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Click the subscribe button, click the bell notification so that you will not miss out any upcoming future video, especially this KLSE stock series. And also please like and also comment below what are the things that you learned, and also what are the future stock that you wanted to see from us, from Malaysia investment. So till then, stay safe, and I'll see you again in the next video. Bye.